Here's the last 25 tips for new players. Number 1, build thermal stones with a 3% pickaxe. The thermal stone will still be perfect when crafted, so it is more efficient this way. Number 2, fire pits get 2 times the fuel time that campfires do. So if you put a log in both, the log will last twice as long in the fire pit versus in the campfire. Number 3, lightning rods can be used as a light source for a few days after being struck by lightning. Number 4, rabbits aren't a good food source. When collecting them for the prestihatitator, you can simply dig up their holes with a trap on top during dusk or night. Number 5, cooked batilisk wings are a good healing source, healing 8 each. Number 6, moleworms can be used to collect rocks, remove their den and capture them by hitting them with a hammer, then drop them in an area with a lot of rocks. They'll collect them and put them in their new den, which you can dig up. Number 7, after killing a coliphant, if you're going to eat the trunk, cook it as soon as possible, as it lasts longer when cooked. Number 8, by staying near the enemies in the swamp, you'll cause them to kill each other, meaning you can collect free spider items, tentacle items, and merm items. Number 9, dig up graves you find. They can have useful magic items, and if they don't, you can still get some gold out of the trinkets by giving them to the Pig King. Number 10, there are 3 types of hounds. Normal hounds, which have 150 HP, deal 20 damage, and have no extra abilities. Fire hounds, which deal 30 damage, have 100 HP, and on death drop fire. And ice hounds, which deal 30 damage, have 100 HP, and will freeze nearby mobs on death. The player has to kill 2 ice hounds in close succession to become frozen. Number 11, whenever possible, wear a helmet. It will save you from unexpected damage and can save you from an unexpected death. Number 12, there is a bug when your sanity hits 0. Sometimes shadow creatures don't spawn. This can be used to stay insane while fighting bosses. Number 13, almost all monsters have an insanity aura, draining your sanity whenever nearby. So if you stay in combat often, you will not be able to stay sane without wasting a lot of time. Number 14, the gigantic beehive can be smashed repeatedly for honey/honeycombs, as long as the bee queen isn't killed. Number 15, controlled deaths can be useful because ghosts can do things such as turn mushroom and flower types by haunting mushrooms and flowers. Number 16, the marble suit isn't worth making due to it slowing you down, despite its high 95% damage resistance. Number 17, some things can be hammered for little cost, because if the recipe only has one of an item in it, such as gear, it will give that back. This can be useful for moving things like ice boxes. Number 18, don't make healing salves. It'd be faster just to gather and use more spider glands or gather healing food. Number 19, thermal stones provide light when fully heated. This can be used to run around during night for small periods of time, or provide permanent light when paired with a scaled furnace. Number 20, catcoons can be befriended and they will give you presents, some of which are very useful, like tentacle spots. Number 21, catcoons can't respawn an infinite amount of times. They can only respawn 8 times, giving them 9 lives. Number 22, some mobs are immune to status effects like sleeping, freezing, and burning. In the case of the depth worms, they're immune to all of these things. Number 23, Maxwell's shadow puppets can last forever, and their tools have no durability. Number 24, you can die immediately after reviving, so be careful when and where you revive, except with a life-giving amulet, which will put nearby mobs to sleep that are not immune to status effects. And number 25, some characters are immensely better than others, such as Wickerbottom is at least 4 times as strong as Willow. That's it for the video. Like it if you did, or subscribe.